hello everybody. I hope we are getting ready because, yeah, because we are surely going to be here. So let's go. All right. So hello everybody. This is Daniel Suguwa, and today we are going to witness the launch of the Long March 12 that will carry the 9 satellites of the SatNet LEO Group 19. So we are going to see that, and of course we are not going to see immediately what's going to happen and what's so on. I will I'll give you a little bit of spoiler next, but you will see what's the difference. So yeah, and also look at this one. Yeah, looks like tracking is a little bit improved, right? Yeah, right, compared to previously, and it doesn't looks pretty laggy. That should give you a little bit of hint what right now. So that's also pretty interesting for you if you like to play a little bit of hint and also some games here. But yeah, without any further ado, let's go to the stream itself. Shall we? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, as you can see, I'm actually using a new laptop right now. What's happening? Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I'm actually a little bit surprised. What's happening? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. 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 I was surprised. Actually, you know what? Suddenly we have a sudden power trip here. I don't know what's happening, and I'm even clueless. But fortunately, this is not like super duper intense stream because if it does, wow, there will be a huge disaster for this stream. But fortunately, it looks like we should be able to go. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised if you even hear the background before. You hear that there's like some weird fuse tripping, but it's good. I don't know what's happening, but it should be good. But as you can see for all of you guys here, like I said before, I'm actually using a really new laptop. You know, here you can see. And even if I try to fit this screen and what's on in the stream, you can't because the I already set this to 1080p. You know, so while which is basically a 1920 by 1080 resolutions. Meanwhile, my current laptop that I'm using right now, it's actually Acer Nitro V16S. Yeah, even though. And also in the branding itself, it says AI. Don't ask me why. That's how they call this laptop. This one is from Acer, of course. Uh, I'm specifically using the, how do I say? Here, let me show you here. Here's my GPU right now. I'm there. Of course, there's iGPU and what's on. So this is what I'm currently using, the AMD Ryzen 7 260. Basically, it's if I remember, it's actually a rebatch from the Ryzen 7 8845HS. So this is the Hawk Point refresh APU or CPU, if you really like to call this. This one really has the IGP one, the Radeon 780M. Uh, okay, and also, of course, I've already installed this one. Or previously and originally, this is a 16 gig of DDR5 RAM set at 5600 megahertz. Okay, but I've already upgraded to second slot, so it's going to 32 gigs, okay, 32 GB. And originally it's actually coming in with the Kingston, whatever is it, uh, 1 terabytes. But after purchase, I actually also upgraded to here, with the ADATA Legend 710 here. Okay, this one is my second drive. And all of this is actually, if I remember, Gen 4. Yeah, PCIe Gen 4 drives. I actually purchased these. Oh, and also before I go to the real one, okay, this is the iGPU itself, AMD Radeon 780M. Pretty good, and I'm happy with it so far. And also, with the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5050, this one is the Max Q version. It can go up until the 85 watt TGP, total graphics power, but in typical stuff, if it doesn't need any GPU and boost, usually it will go to 70 watts. So that's that. I'm using the SN Nitro, SN. Once again, I'm using the SN Nitro 5 V16S AI model. Yeah, don't ask me why they call it even AI, because nowadays that's what they're chasing for. So yeah, welcome. This is basically a new stream. This is a stream of 2026, the first stream ever, and also I'm debuting using this current new laptop. So that's why you see the model is pretty much improved. You can see my my tracking here looking pretty good, and so far looking good. So yeah, that's that. I so yeah, that's that. I hope you guys actually happy with this one, because that's the current setup I'm using right now, and I'm going to use this moving forward, up until, I don't know, maybe at minimum it will be 5 years, but hopefully I can stretch it up to 10 years, because as you guys know, the current AI industries and the big tech companies literally just gobble up RAM, memory, storage, and what's on. And yeah, who's even happy? I'm personally not really happy with how the industry it's actually going. Yeah. So, but you can say let's hope for the best. Yeah, let's hope for the best. Oh, and also, why there's no music there? Oh, okay. I forgot. I actually accidentally mute the music, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just a little bit tiny technical problem, but it's fine. But before we go with the launches itself, let's also visit this Artemis 2, the pre-launch coverage here as well, because it is what it is. Yeah, and the internet connection, switch it. Hopefully this is better. Oh, why it's blurry here? Oh, why it's so blurry? I swear it's actually looked good back then. But whatever. I guess we can use from the NASA. Oops, and also NASA looks like having some camera issue as well. But before the blurry sets in, yeah, this is how it looks like on the launchpad itself. Okay, so this is it. If I remember correctly, the rollout has actually occurred around yes, if I remember, 2 days ago, 2 3 days, or even yesterday's, like that. I actually noticed this from Blue Sky's post of the Dutch space. So that's where I actually start looking at on the rollout itself. It's actually pretty interesting, you know. It's rolling out to the launchpad. As you can see, this is on the daytime, but of course, in my time, local time here, it will be a nighttime, basically already midnight at the time. So, so yeah, this is also how it looks like until sets in. So this is in the daytime how it looks like. Pretty beautiful. Okay, so that's our brief introduction. What you need to know about this launch is it about the Artemis 2 preparation on the way. Is, if I remember correctly, the Artemis 2 it's going. it's going to be set for the first lunar circumnavigation, if I remember correctly, around the first launch will be around the 7 or 6 January, sorry, 7 6 or 7 February 2026. Nothing to do with the 6-7 meme, okay? That's nothing to do with that. So I hope you guys are also good with that. So we are going to see that navigation, but obviously I'm not 100% sure if I can stream around that time because, well, I'm at the time I'm already at home with my family, so it's not feasible, possibly not feasible for me to just go and stream like that. So I'm sorry with that if I cannot stream the Artemis to launch, because I really wants to. It's like one of the second chance I can actually go stream at that. Okay, so I've already closed the music. So this is how it looks like on the launch itself. This one is the space lens stream, so you can see that. So this is how it looks like. And also for the new and existing viewers, hello and welcome. We are watching the launch of, you're going to watch the launch of the Long March 12 for the SatNet LEO Group 19 that will carries the 9 satellites to the low Earth orbit. Not 100% sure where's the orbit, but usually by the time it's already launches, uh, just uh, just be aware of the posts from, especially from the Jonathan McDowell, if I remember correctly, that he's basically tracking this as well for these launches using the USSF data, the United States Space Force data. So we shall be able to figure it out where's the orbit and also the orbital inclination. And looks like we have ignition of the Long March 12, and we have liftoff from the Wenchang commercial space launch site, the LC2, the Launch Complex 2. We have liftoff carrying the SatNet LEO Group 19, onboarding the Long March 12 rockets. Here we go. We have the streak up to the sky, and looks like it's pretty beautiful blue skies there. Okay, and also even in my place, it's pretty almost equally like that. There's some little bit of cloudy, but it's good. And we have liftoff. And here we go of the launches itself. Okay, so hopefully it's good. And here we go. We are still up and launching up. And of course, yeah, I'm using the stream from international rocket launches. That's also where I also kind of track and also makes it possible. And also the origin streamer is the Space Lens. So credit to them, credit to both. And by now it should have already ready to go to the max Q. Okay, and you can see the atmospheric vapor there, which shall indicate that it's already passing the max Q. And also you need to know that before it actually passes the max Q, wow, okay, this is another interesting view there. Before it even passes the max Q, usually the rocket engines itself, by the time around Mach 0.5, which is around, should be around 600 plus or 700 kilometers per hours of the launch vehicle velocity itself, it should have already throttled down to 60%, and then afterward it will go upward again to 100% once it already reaches the max Q. And usually max Q is simply to define is that as it reaches certain layer of certain atmospheric layer, as the rockets uh, going faster and faster, there's already one point where it's going to stresses out the mechanical, where it's going to stress out all of the mechanical and also aerodynamic component of the rocket itself. And usually when it passes the max Q, the most important region, that's basically signifies that the rocket is finally on the way to this space, to the orbit itself. So, and once that happens, yeah, once that finally happens, only then the rocket itself finally safe, and it can continues to its mission itself until the deployment of the satellites itself. Usually, from what I know, this mission shall lapse until 50-60 minutes into the mission. After that, it will be deployed to its correct orbit, and also to its correct orbital inclination as well. So that's why. And yeah, so for everybody, thank you so much for watching. For new and existing viewers, this is actually, I treat this stream is more like light-hearted stream. It's not like 100% too serious. And as you know, the rocket itself, it's actually a fully Kerolox rocket propellant. Usually the liquid oxygen as the oxidizer, and also the super refined kerosene, the rocket propellant one, as the fuel itself. Okay, and also the SatNet satellite itself, in terms of design, it's actually pretty similar to the Starlink version 1.5, but their own flavor, sort of like that, and also their own tech. So that's it. Thank you so much for everybody, and also it's pretty sunny out there. And thank you so much for even bothering watching my stream. I love you guys so much. And also I'm pretty proud and happy with how this stream actually looks like. You know, it's not the best beginning, I can say, but surely enough we still can refine as time goes by. So, and also keep an eye on the Artemis 2 launch, okay, just in case it does launch, and also in case I can go stream. So yeah, so thank you so much everybody. And also from my launches, and also from the launches schedule, okay, I should be able to stream, let me try show you. Yeah, I might be able to stream this one, the Cosmos Will See You Now mission for the Electron rockets there. Okay, onward and upward. This one is the Spectrum rocket, 4 a.m. So yeah, this is a little bit wee in the morning, but I can manage it. I can try. Okay, and also maybe this one as well. Maybe this one. Yeah, maybe also I can try stream for the Starlink Group 17-30 launches from the Vandenberg. Okay, and this one, the Spectrum rocket by ISAR Aerospace, launches from the Andoya spaceport, if I remember correctly, or Andoya Space Center, something like that. Yeah, from Norway on the Arctic side. And this one, the NS-38, the New Shepard 38 mission, launching from the West Texas by Blue Origin. And this one, the Jielong 3 by China rocket, okay, launching from the Haiyang Oriental Spaceport. I might be able to stream these two because I don't have anything else to do, up until the Starlink Group 17-20 launches on Sunday, and also the Long March 7A. Okay, the payload is unknown, but I should be able to do it in the meantime. Yeah, after that, mostly I'll be either offline, or even if I can stream, it's mostly like maybe I'll reserve more on this, maybe more on this side. I have to skip the others. Maybe I can try stream this one, the GPS 3 SV09. This one is, if I remember correctly, is the last launch before the first launch of the GPS 3F, the follow-up mission that actually has improved capability of the GPS 3 satellite usually. And also Artemis 2, maybe we'll try. USS F-87-87, maybe I can try stream that. Yeah, I want to stream this one. Generally, I would like to stream this, the Proton DM3, and this one Electro L number 5, because it's pretty rare to watch this launch nowadays. Yeah, pretty rare. I think like since the launch of the Nauka and also Angkor 2, it's pretty rare to see this 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 mainstay, you know. I mean, I remember that back in the day, in my teenage time, this rocket is pretty common to launch, basically by many of them. Mostly on the geostationary satellites itself, pretty popular back then. And yeah, I do have some soft spot, and also I miss that Cotonem stuff. You know, the propellant itself, it's not the most, how do I say, it's not the most eco-friendly, nor even the most nor even the most safest propellant you can handle it, you know, because it actually uses the, if I remember, the nitrogen tetroxide, that one is for the oxidizer, and it uses the UDMH, the unsymmetrical dimethyl hydrazine. That one is as the fuel. You mix it together, it just spontaneously just ignite. And you know, since it's nitrogen based propellant, you know, nitric acid is not very good, pretty nasty. But in terms of the rocket itself, the powerhouse itself, it's pretty cool. So that's why. And also the Amazon Leo, I don't know, because I want to stream this, because I'm with my family, I'm not 100% sure if I could. You know, this Ariane 6.4 variant, the Ariane 6 rocket with 4 solid rocket booster, side booster stuff here. I want to stream this, but considering this is Amazon Leo, you know, the formerly known as the Amazon Kuiper, I'm not 100% sure if they can stream beyond the first stage, second stage, and also third stage, maybe even SRB side booster separation. I don't know if they can stream beyond that level, but hopefully they try. Hopefully Arianespace is not going to cut it off like that. No, because I know Arianespace usually they usually would do like this. Their format is like this. If they decide they want to stream that day, they will stream until the deployment. Usually that's the Arianespace method. They will not leave it hanging like that. But we don't know, because this is Amazon. They treat it like it's SpaceX launches. So yeah. And also SpaceX Crew 12. Yeah, if you know about the Crew 11, they actually have to prematurely end the mission a little bit earlier, around 166 days, if I remember correctly, because of one of the Crew 11 member actually, for some reason, actually fell ill, you know, fell sick. It's not like 100% like super duper urgent mission, but it's still an emergency mission that the Crew 11 have to just end the mission pretty early, and then finally touched down a few days ago. So yeah. So we are going to see the Crew 12 launches less than a month from now. And also the Kairos rocket itself. I would like to stream this one from the date. I can say maybe I can, definitely I can try this one, because you know, so far Kairos is also another one of my favorite soft spot rockets, even though it's not yet successful, but I will try this one. Hopefully third time's a charm. So we might try to see that. And the rest of this, well, well, we're going to see the fight sooner than later. So that's that. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Yeah, and thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Especially for you guys actually going for the update for the Artemis 2 mission for the SLS um, rocket preparation, the space launch system preparation for going back to the moon. You know, circumnavigating it. 50 years after the last mission, if I remember, Apollo 16, if I remember correctly, or Apollo 15. That one is the last one of the last mission that actually circumnavigating to the moon. No, pretty interesting. 50 years, or if I remember, 50 plus years. Yeah, I don't know what I'm even talking about here. And of course, for also watching the for watching the Long March 12 rocket launches that carries the 9 of the SatNet LEO Group 19. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I will see you guys for tomorrow around, if from what I can see, I'm going to see you guys around if Rocket Labs didn't change the time, or and also even the date, 26 hours from now. Yeah, so thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and take care. Bye bye. And also, if there's any technical problem and whatnot, I'm very sorry, very sorry for that rough start, if any. But for one thing's for sure, I actually forgot to change the link header for the stream on the on my on Blue Sky. So that's why if you just only see Whimsy Miku, that's the reason why. You know, because the Sui bot, Sui Bari bot, it has some like certain cooldown time, if I remember, 30 minutes. So rather than waiting, I just pause it right away. That's it. So problem solved, and that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'm actually streaming instead of using the hash .265, you know, the HEVC codec. I'm using the everyone, specifically the NVIDIA codec. Here, I'm going to show you a little bit my current setting, but I'm not going to show you the private part. I can try show you this one. Okay. Oops. Okay. So let's try. Let me try show you guys here. Yeah. So here, you guys can see. If I remember, it's output. Yeah. So here you go. I'm using this one, the everyone, instead of the my usual hash .265. You know, the MD1 back when I'm still using the old laptop. So yeah, I'm using this, and maybe I can also even experiment using the MD version 1. I want to see, I would like to compare between these two bases. So yeah, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and take care, everybody. Bye bye. And this is my trademark. I'm going to say this, and this is Dennis Suguwa. I'm your host for today's launch of the Long March 12 rocket that carries the SatNet LEO Group 19. This is it. Thank you so much for everybody. Bye bye, and take care. And yeah, that's it. There's nothing else you want to see behind the screen, behind the scene. Right. That's it. It's already finished. Just have a rest. And for you guys that actually watch this on replay, you guys are awesome too as well. So thank you. Bye bye. Take care.